Hello, everyone. Welcome to Tech Down Over. Well, today it's just Tech Over. Down didn't make it. We're not sure where he is. We're not even sure where we were. We had problems starting the show today. One of our network switches decided to have a bit of a vacation, but only on the port that included Jeff's machine. Only that one. All the other ports were fine, except that one port. And that, my friends, is technology at work. It happens all the time. Things you least expect. We had to unplug it. We did a whole mess of troubleshooting, and guess what it was? The network switch. Here we go. So this is a word from our sponsors. And we are back. Are we back? Now we're back. All right, we are back. You ever have one of those days when you just think nothing's really working right? I think that's today. So anyway, welcome to Tech Over. Down's not here. And today we're going to talk very little about much because we haven't really planned anything, and unfortunately Jeff couldn't make it. We think he actually made it, but we couldn't get a hold of him because the network was down. So anyway, Canon came out with a new little power shot, it looked like. I think G1X Mark III, I think it was. Of course, there was no 4K. And I was watching Peter Gregg, who I really like, last night, and Peter Gregg sang the 4K Canon song. So we thought we would reprise that for you. Are we ready? You going to join me?
Okay.
She's going to try to join me. Janessa's our producer over here. She's right next to me. She's hiding. All right, so no more K, no 4K for you, no 4K for you, no 4K for you or you or you or you or us. There's no 4K for us either. That's the Canon 4K song. If you want 4K, you're on the wrong vendor. Wrong vendor, very wrong vendor. So, but he made a good point. Peter's a smart guy. He said, Canon's brilliant. They own the marketplace. They're still larger in revenue than all of the other people combined. And we're talking some big companies. They're bigger than all of them combined. And he said they're just going to hold out to the very, 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 very last moment. And guess what they'll do at that point? They'll come out with a 4K camera that's probably a piece of junk, but it'll have 4K. And they'll make more money than they ever thought possible. And the other companies will just go under. That's how strong Canon is. Now, by the way, we kid Canon a lot, but Canon really does have a lot of cameras we love, we've used. I've got on order new camcorders. I've got Canon 5 DSR. I've got the M5. I'd love them to come out with a full-frame mirrorless. That would be so cool. And I couldn't bring myself to buy the 6D. It doesn't do anything. I mean, really, the 7D Mark II does more than the 6D does 5 years later. Give me a break. Canon's weird. They have great cameras. We just ordered the XF405. We ordered I think it's GX10, the Vixia. I've got an XC10. We've got a lot of Canon equipment. We've got XA10s, XA25s, XA35s. We have 2 of each of those. So we have lots of little Canon gear. But we don't have any good Canon 4K DSLRs because they're too expensive for what you get. And they're just not there yet. I mean, the quality looks good, but I don't want to spend all day long either color grading or having to do just big amounts of, like, for example, on the 5D Mark IV, 1 hour of 4K video is 255 gigabytes. Now, I can do a 400K video, 400 megabit video with a Panasonic GH5, and it's going to be probably about 100 gigabytes for an hour. That's a huge difference, 100 to 250 gigabytes. So, those are little issues, but oh well. I keep buying Canons. I just don't buy Canon DSLRs that much anymore because they're not where I need them to be. And I'm like many other people, though I do love Canon as a product. They're solid. They don't break. I've never had a Canon go out on me. You didn't hear that 5DSR. You never know. When you hear things, they just go out just to prove a point. Anyway, so that's it. That was the Canon 4K song from Peter Gregg. Peter Gregg, thank you for that. We salute you. Now, other thing I was going to talk about with Geoff today is the new tripods we've gotten. We got 2 of these. This is the Canon Befree Live. I think this is the live one. It has a video zoom head. This thing is small. It weighs, I think, 6-7 pounds. That's about it. And it can hold up to 8 pounds, I believe, of gear, which is quite a bit. That's a pretty big camera. It inverts, so you can open it this way. And all 3 legs open. You can lock the legs in different positions from very low to very high. I think it's not quite 60 inches, but it's really close. So you've got a really good height for this. Doesn't weigh anything. Comes in this cute little bag. You're not going to lose real easily. It's got good colors on it. And, we're talking about $250, $30, something like that. It's not cheap, but it's a really good tripod that's solid for its size and really well built. Manfrotto, built in Italy, by the way. Italy. They actually work in Italy sometimes. I'm just surprised. Okay, no, I'm Italian too. Don't hassle me. I'm joking. But no, seriously, this is a really cool product. Manfrotto. Befree, as in Befree. Befree. Live. We also got the other one, which is it's a carbon fiber one. It looks about the same, but it weighs 2.5 pounds. And it has a nice ball head on it, which is great. You can still hold, I think, up to 8 pounds of equipment, or 6-7 pounds. Really nice. Manfrotto, you've done a great job. We really enjoy these. And you can put 2 of these in bags. You can carry it. You can do whatever you want. They're not that heavy. They're not that big. And yet they open to full size. And they go very, very low for any kind of macro or low shots you want to take. So, well, anyway, I'm sorry Geoff couldn't make it today. We are going to wrap up the show, and we will see you not next week, but the week after. I am going to be at the DevLearn conference in Las Vegas. Next week, we're going to be streaming live for 2 days from the Expo Hall. We'll see you there if you're going to. This is really not the market for this show. That's the e-learning market and development and e-learning developer type market. Anyway, have a good one, everyone. We will see you next time on Tech Over. Down's not here. See you later. Bye-bye.